Do you have a dime and you want to know if you need to send it off for grading? Does it have full bands? Is it valuable because it has full bands? What is full bands? I'm going to answer those questions in this video, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Daniel and you are watching Coin Help You. And today we're going to talk about Mercury and Roosevelt dimes, the full bands, their grades, and if they're worth sending off having graded or not. First off though, come over here and look at go-to coin auctions. There's a lot of dimes up for sale over here. If you're interested in buying dimes, maybe some nice BU examples or some Barber dimes, Roosevelt dimes, whatever. Go to coin auctions. I'll have a link down in the description. First things first, we're going to talk about Mercury dimes and Roosevelt dimes. Those are the only two coins that you worry about the full bands. And it is actually a striking designation. In other words, that means it's a fully struck coin. So here's a Mercury dime. And here's the reverse of a Mercury dime. This is the bands. And they need to be fully split. I know there's some examples that are not, and they're actually graded that way. Some of the earlier coins are considered more rare, and I've seen some examples that didn't really look fully struck. But most people are going to be looking at 1940s coins here, and you're going to want to know if they need to have full bands or not. The other coin is the Roosevelt dime, and you will sometimes see full torch on an NGC holder, but this is the torch, or at least what they call the torch as a generic term. And you can see, it's hard to see if this is split or not, but you're going to find this. You're going to see questionable coins that may or may not be fully split. And that's part of the game. You want to try to make sure yours are fully split. But you know, this one here, even in high grade, I mean, it's a 68, it was toned. You know, so it's still got some value being what it is. Now, before you think of sending a coin off for grading, you want to look at Coinfax or NGC price guides. And the reason I say that is that sometimes coins without full bands can be worth a lot of money. There are examples of coins that were never graded with the full bands, like this 53S. Some of them are just rare and higher grade. Basically this one here, $720, and it was not full bands. So it's very important before you think of submitting a coin to consider your grading fees, your membership, and how much that coin's actually going to be worth, the potential grade you think it might be. There are photo grades you can use on Coinfax, but really the best thing to do is to go down to whatever year it is, whether it be in the 30s or 40s. We're going to concentrate on the 40s because most people seem to have 1940s Mercury dimes. And you come over here and you can look. If you can get a real nice 68, now I mean it has to look really good. Heritage has images that you can look at, but it has to look really good. Some of your coins with the mint marks are typically a little bit better. But if you're looking at the full bands, you can see it's 1500. Now if you have the same coin that's mint state and it grades 68 without full bands, it's still worth some money. Okay, but it really starts dropping off when you get back into the 65. Most Mercury dimes that are BU are in the 64 and the 65 range, the ones that are cherry picked. Anything else is just really not worth a lot of money. And the same thing can be said for Roosevelt dimes. We can go down through here, and I've seen a lot of nice Roosevelt dimes in collections. And basically, I would recommend, if you think that you have a coin that looks like it's full bands and it's really nice, smooth coin without contact marks all over it, just send it off. Just give it a try. You never know what they're going to grade a coin sometimes. But 67 seems to be the grade that you would want your Mercury dime, preferably with the full bands. And you know, you can come down through here and you can see a lot of people are going to find a lot of them early to mid 60s, and they really have the grade high. But you're going to see these are in better shape typically, and that's normal, so they're not as rare. But 68 is the top dog grade for these, and with the full bands, and 67's okay. There are some 66s that would be worth, you know, sending off, but most of them are not, as you can see here. But it's always best to come over here and take a look at this. Go to Heritage, go to Stacks, kind of bring up some images and compare your coin. Maybe even buy a graded coin, maybe a real common year. and a 66 or something, and see if maybe you can figure out what grade it might be. But that's pretty much it on those. If you want to think you have one to send off for grading, and thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, comment, and have a great day.